Greetings.
Oh,
man.
Oh, goodness.
It's your boy. It's your boy, Easy.
Oh, it's your boy, Ryan. What up?
What up, everybody? And welcome to Turtle Soup, the internet, nay, the world's only community-supported podcast, YouTube channel, entertainment conglomerate, whatever you want to call us.
Oh, yeah.
Dedicated to the ongoing journey of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all the way from the beginning until I get my dentistry degree, diploma, certificate, whatever it is, only for the sole express purpose of having a legitimate place to put this tooth clock. I don't know if you've ever seen this at my house, Ryan. But yeah, it's still in the wrapper.
That's sick.
Yeah, you've got like dentistry happening.
You got all
here
of it.
Like all the stuff. You got the toothbrush with the toothpaste, and
where'd you get that, bro?
I think we got it at a thrift store in Zephyr Hills, and Shannon's tried to get rid of it, and I keep taking it out of that box, and I'm like, no.
That goes mine.
No, there's going to be a time and place, literally a time. We just got to find the place for it, and it's going to be glorious. And so I don't know. I just until that happens, but I doubt I'll get my dentistry degree. But if I did, Ryan, do you know what my name would be? I would have to. Well, I'd probably run into some legal precedents because somebody already has named this, but I came across the best dentist name, and I think I sent it to you. We were out getting lunch somewhere, and we went across the dentist office, and their name was Dr. Yankum. And
oh no,
he's all about pulling teeth and stuff, and that
can't be a real name.
It can't be. I mean,
that's not real.
Unless they legally change their name. I mean, I guess it could be a real name. But how far off is it from Smith? You know what I'm saying?
Well, there was a doctor that was like Dr. Fear Now. Yeah. That was a dentist in like my area. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's
Fear Now.
That's pretty impressive. Like,
that dude just became a dentist straight up just because of that.
Just because of
that name.
Oh yeah. No. You had to.
That's why.
Yeah. It was bestowed upon him.
Had to happen.
Well, had to happen. Well, you know what else had to happen? We had to be here on YouTube tonight because we haven't been here in a minute because life happened, and that's just the way that that's the way the rolls dice.
The way the rolls dice and the cookie dice rolls.
And so, but we're here live now on YouTube, and thanks to everyone who's here right now, and all who will be here in the future. And if you're new here, and even if you're not subscribed because it helps. I know you hear everyone say it, but it does. It totally does. And so please do that. We've got we try to be here every other Thursday, or at least 2 Thursdays a month at the very least. And so we appreciate.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Life happened. No, I was about to say life happened to prevent that from going down.
But we'll probably get into more of that later. But so if you're here, please like and subscribe and comment, and that we appreciate that. But we also appreciate our patrons. Turtle Soup Dumb and Making a Podcast. If you want to be a patron and have your name shouted out here, you can do that by going to patreon.com and find that Turtle Soup Dumb and Making a Podcast. And that's the only reason that we've continued to do this and been able to continue to do this is because of these patrons, and 2 in particular, Robbie James and Joseph Pills. Just awesome people. Thank you so much. And I believe all of the Patreon rewards have been sent out.
Let's go.
I think one got returned to me because I put the apartment number in the wrong place or something like that. I don't know. Ew. But I have to get that back out. But let me know if you haven't received your stuff yet, and we'll see what we can do. But I believe I got everybody else out, and so that was an ordeal. And so John Clemens in the chat saying that he got his stuff, so legit.
Sweet.
I don't know. There's just so many new things that are happening right now. I'm just like wanting to talk about it all, but we have a formula, we have a format, and I need to stick to it.
We do have a format
because I'm just terrible at this. But speaking of formats and journeys and things that you stick to, Ryan, what are we sticking with tonight?
We are still on our toy business. You know what I'm saying? We are covering the Playmates 97-98 line of Next Mutation toys.
Yes.
We back at it.
Yes. We thought we were going to be able to blow through them. Just like most people do, just blow through them all. And
but I think when we realized it was that real feel turtle skin, that just got us like we were just like, wait a minute, I got to slow down. I got to feel everything now. You know what I mean? Like, I got feelings that I haven't even explored
absolutely.
myself. I got to do it now. You know what I mean? Like
on the internet.
I don't get it.
No, it was a lot. I've had you saying real feel turtle skin.
Real feel turtle skin.
Like for the last like 3 weeks or whatever it's been. But yeah, so that's where we're at today. So how you been, Ryan? It's been a minute.
Oh man, I've been well. Things have been so crazy on my end. It's almost like hard to get into all of it. This week in particular Kara had a concert, like the end of year concert with at school. Then August had his eighth grade banquet. We had to drop him off at that over in Tampa somewhere. And then tonight was August's year-end band concert. We did that. Okay. That's why the show's starting a little late because back to 9 because that thing didn't end until almost 8 o'clock. Oh my God, what else? I guess 2 other things. One is I've gotten into spraying book edges.
Oh,
like doing those sprayed edges. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying. Sprayed edges.
You ever seen a book with like you know how like Bibles and stuff would have like gilded edges, like so it'd be like gold on the pages on the side?
That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
A big thing is like sprayed edges. And a lot of people in Alicia's like book community have either special editions that come out sprayed, or there's people that spray edges. Like there was a person that was spraying book edges at a book con she was at recently.
Oh, well, that's neat.
Who's equipped? You know what I'm saying? To airbrush.
Somebody's got a sprayer.
Book edges. You know what I mean?
So is it just one color, or are you doing like other stuff? Like, because I've seen it typically where you squish it and it shows the picture.
Yeah. So typically, unless you're hand painting that, like that's being manufactured. They actually have the book pages without the cover on it first, and they literally like screen print the edge of the book and then they bind it. Right.
Oh, okay.
So that's like one way it's done, like very professionally. If you're spraying it after the fact, you're kind of limited. You can do multiple colors. You can do like a transition in there, which is kind of cool. Or you can do stencils. So you could put like a quote from the book on the spine, right? Like stencil. Like it looks pretty sick. I am starting at a 2-color situation. One of Alicia's friends' books is the first book I'm going to spray. I've been doing some test sprays. Alicia, grabbed a bunch of books that were the size of her book and her friend's book.
Yeah.
And they're not hardcovers, obviously. They're paperbacks. So, like, in one way, it's kind of, you don't have to like wrap the cover and stuff like that as much.
Okay.
But I had to make these like pieces of wood. And I had to cut them so I could clamp the book down with the clamps, and then like spray and like not getting on the cover and like all this different stuff. So I'm working on a purple into pink corners transition for this book because it has like purple and pink, or like to do a series of books for Alicia's book Cold World, with Love from Cold World, technically on sale anywhere where Berkeley romance novels are found. And for those we're going to do 6, and we're going to do a Pride rainbow. Like each, we're going to do six copies, and it's going to be like red, orange, yellow. It's going to go like through the 6 colors in the Pride flag. There's going to be a giveaway. And I'm looking really forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing more of it and stuff. So doing that, and the other and because I'm messing with inks, because I'm spraying inks to do this, I bought myself an apron, and it's awesome.
Yeah. Is there anything on it, or is it just
no? It's just like it's like a work apron. It's like olive drab green.
Okay.
Has all these cool pockets where I can store everything, and already like the first day I wore it to like mix inks, and like because I'm mixing inks to get different colors, I just wound up with like a bunch of purple ink on it. And I was like, let's go. You know what I mean? Because because the thing is like acrylic paints are one thing, like when you're doing modeling, but like inks are like kind of forever. So like I didn't want to like mess up my clothes.
Sure.
So yeah, I've been doing that. And the other thing was I got to meet Ice-T.
Yeah, that's awesome.
At
I kind of teased that last week.
Yeah, at our that was the reason I couldn't make it last week, was because Thursday night is this once a year dinner thing that my the company I work for puts on. I've got to help work the event and stuff, and it's all night. Like, we didn't get out till like 11:30 out of that.
Yeah.
So but the celebrity guest speaker was Ice-T. And I got to hang out with him when he was doing photos, and I was helping run the photo line.
Okay.
And so we got to chat a little bit and stuff.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
It was definitely like, it was so crazy because, like, you know, it's Ice-T. It's crazy. Like,
sure.
I mean, you know, it's obvious, but it's like really weird. He was super nice. And we just had some jokes like in between photos. Like, I kind of told him, I was like, you know, he likes to be called T. And I was like, hey, T, if you need a minute, like, because the photos were like, person walks in, oh, how you doing? Huh? Handshake, boop, picture. Oh, person, like, whatever. Really fast. Like, if you need a second, you can see a cup of water over there. I was like, if you need a second, just like, you know, let me know. And one time he kind of, you know, well, let me know. I was like, all right, stop the line, you know, let's go. And so I went to get a drink. We were just standing there at this little table, and I said something like, I tell you what, I'm like, man, I tell you what, you know, all this photo taking, it's like a lot of hard work, man. You know what I mean? He kind of laughed. He looked at me and he goes, somebody I worked with back in the day told me this, very good advice. He's like, don't ever confuse this for hard work.
Damn.
And I was like, fair. You know what I mean? Like, fair.
Yeah.
And then of course his dinner talk was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
This guy cursed up a storm, dude.
Like, they had to know, right? Like, they had to
No,
know.
yeah, like it's funny because my boss put parental advisory, like the parental advisory thing on the program.
Oh, okay.
But I honestly kind of thought that it was because he was, body count was all drawn up in that whole PMRC thing in the 90s. You know what I mean? So I thought, oh, that's just like part of the iconography around Ice-T.
Right.
No. He used
it was legit.
See you next Tuesday word several times, which was great. Yeah. But it's hard to explain. He was like super funny and everyone loved it. And everyone stuck around, and it was hilarious. And one story he told was, I'm gonna not use the colorful language he used totally to tell it, but that when he was like 4 or 5 or something, he was at the dinner table, and his dad was kind of like rough, and he spoke back to his dad at the dinner table, right?
Yeah,
and his dad punched him in like the solar plexus, like the first time he ever been punched there.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know how you feel like electricity and all your air goes out of you? You feel like you've been shocked or whatever? He's like, dude, by the time I was 4 or 5, I've been beat up like 8 times. Dude, I knew I'd been kicked in the head. Like, I knew what all that felt like. But like, I never been hit there before. He's like, so I ran away, went back to my room. I never messed with him again because I swear to God he has superpowers.
Yeah.
Like, he thought his dad had like superpowers, and he could like when his dad punched him, it would shock him.
Right.
Because he had never been hit like that before by anybody.
You never had that happen. That's
Yeah. So he was like, dude, like my dad, like he's got superpowers. Like I can't mess around.
That's
you know
amazing.
what I mean? That was really funny, but
that had to work wonders for like a few years at least. Where you, no,
he talked about going to Crenshaw, like high, in L.A., which was the most infamous high school in the country. Fort Crenshaw is what they called it. Talked about a lot of stuff. It was actually really, really, really cool. Like, and he was really entertaining and really funny. And he was great. He was a cool guy. He was super cool.
That's legit.
But getting to meet Ice-T. It's kind of tough because there's a lot of people that I kind of wanted to get into music with him a little bit. Because I was like, oh man, let's talk about music.
Yeah.
But it was too
much.
It was just too crazy. When you've got like half of the judicial like judges like running around with like drinks in their hands trying to get extra photos with Ice-T, it's a little bit like, well, I don't got a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? When the chief judge is barging past me, I'm just gonna let it.
Oh yeah,
let it slide.
Yeah,
but that was me. That was me. And yeah, a lot of stuff's been going on. But that's pretty much the wrap up.
Shannon says in the chat, she was asking, didn't the Fonz show up one time? Didn't y'all have him?
Yeah, Henry Winkler was our guest a couple years ago. 3 years ago. And he was really nice too. The weird thing is with Henry Winkler, obviously, is that he's like Preston size. Like he's really short. Yes.
Oh.
He is very, very short. So like the picture of him and Preston, I think Preston's got like half an inch on him.
That's amazing.
And so what's really weird is to see Henry Winkler because I think most people know he's short, but like, a lot of times the way they shoot him and the way whatever, he
Yeah,
doesn't
you
seem
don't
as short as
notice.
he is.
No.
Um, so he was really, really funny and really nice, like super nice. And that's one thing about working like the photo line is I get to talk to whoever comes through.
Right.
Joe Theismann came through. I got to hang out with him. Gary Larson, sorry, not Gary Larson, Eric Larson. Gary Larson's the guy who did Far Side.
Right.
Eric Larson, who wrote The Devil in the White City. He's kind of like a research kind of writer.
Okay.
I got to talk to him all about Chicago. I was about to go to Chicago in like 2 weeks. And so we talked all about the World's Fair. He told me where to go and stuff. But yeah, Henry Winkler was really nice. Put on a good show, and yeah, it was really nice with everybody. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's legit. Yeah, I was teasing it on the little short live stream that I did last week, just to have a presence on YouTube because it'd been a minute. But yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything, but and
no, it was a thing. It was funny to see. So Keith Kate from the Channel 10 News is like the moderator. He's been the moderator for 17 years, like the whole time the thing's been going on.
Yeah.
Seeing him react to some Ice-T's language was hilarious.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because he's running this like it's the news. He's like, so about your childhood. You know what I mean? He's like, my dad punched me in the fucking, and he's like, oh, well, all right, well then.
Oh, well. That's awesome.
Yeah. What's up with you, man?
Well, besides crippling anxiety, I've been adapting the lingo and mannerisms of the main character from Red Dead Redemption 2 as I've been playing that. It's very strange. Arthur. Yes, I'm like starting to see my draw. I don't know if I think I might be like keeping it back here, but like if I'm just talking to Shannon, my wife, like just in the house, it just comes out and it's just like it's very gentlemanly, but it's just.
So are you running? So is this your first time through RDR too?
It is.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm playing it. I'm just playing it normal, like good guy, like trying to.
I'm Paragon, as we'd say in the Mass Effect world.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm looting people that are dead though. I heard that's not good, but that's just in me. I will always
do that much.
Yeah. But trying not to rob and do anything else like that. And I'm just running around, and I read online try not to rush through the story. Just do it as you want, but like do other stuff to
you want to live in the story of that game. Cyberpunk is very much the same way.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot the story, the main story takes a while, but there's a lot of side stuff, and you want to make sure you get all that done before you conclude the story. It's a big one, especially in RDR2 is the same way. Like you kind of want the last mission to be the last time you play that character. Like that's how it needs to be.
Yeah.
Because it's that epic. You know what I mean? And it helps if you have like a lot of like hours under your belt, because like you're Arthur, you feel really attached to. You know what I mean? So
yeah. They do a great job of making you feel like a part of that. I just did the mission where I forget his name, but he's the black guy that's in your camp, and he comes back, and they almost like got him, but he got away, and your Dutch tells you to take him out drinking, so you do. And
my god, that sequence is so good. Where you're drunk,
it's so good. Where you're drunk,
and like you have all these you have like these like gaps of time, like and stuff that like, and you're looking for him in the bar, and like everyone looks like him, dude. That's like so creative. It's such a creative like mission.
And then at the end, when the cops try to get you, because you try to drown this dude, and he's like, "You ain't gonna catch me," and they obviously do because you're drunk.
Oh yeah, because you can't run.
No.
Yeah, so good.
The humor and the humanity in this game is wild because there's so much civility in it that is surprising to me, especially in your own gang, which is wild. And the way that your gang respects other people is just it really messes with my concept of like what I always thought certain things should be or would be, and I love it. But
I think that's what's kind of cool after playing like Red Dead Redemption is you only know Dutch Vanderland as like a depraved like villain, and all these other people, and the gang fell apart, but man, after it fell apart, like it got dark.
Right.
But like when you go back in time, which is so genius to tell Arthur's story, like you see like, like Dutch was an idealist.
Yeah.
Like at the start. And it was very like fair and everything was very like, it was like a family. Like it really was. And I've always kind of wanted to play RDR2 and then go back and play RDR. Like do it chronologically. Yeah. So like I'm more connected to like the characters I'm hunting down from the old gang and stuff. It'd be cool as hell.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember playing the first Red Dead, and I might have been at your house when I first saw it. I think you were the first person who had it, and it was stunning. And this one's great too. This one looks great too, but it doesn't hit me. It didn't hit me the same way that first one, or Redemption.
Yeah.
Did. And but it's still
wonderful. Redemption was a huge jump forward, man, in technology. I was day and date on Redemption. Also RDR too. Like because it was too much. Like and I think didn't they remaster RDR?
I don't know. They might have.
I want to say they did. You should get Cyberpunk next when you're doing
really? Okay. Yeah, I've heard
you go down the rabbit hole on that game. It is. It's a game where straight up, like, I would recommend, because this was recommended to me online and I did it with Cyberpunk. Like, get the Phantom Liberty expansion, just buy it.
Yeah.
Because the game's good. The game's fixed. Okay. Like, there's no problems. It's beautiful. Yes, and all that extra stuff is really really cool. There's romance options that are cool. There's just it's just like really good. Not to take the shine off your RDR2. RDR2 is it's one of the best games ever made.
Oh yeah,
hands down.
Yeah, I had a blast playing the first one, and then the Undead Nightmare was genius too.
Undead Nightmare, wonderful.
So good.
That was so good.
The other thing that's been going on is that we opened up a plant shop here in town. So
for sure.
Yeah,
it's like I'm the last friend who hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, some people still haven't, I think, but yeah, we're having our grand opening in like 2 weeks. But it's basically, we have a cat cafe in our town, and they, basically, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a cafe that has a partition where you can go and pay to go sit in a room filled with cats and just sit there and cuddle and do whatever you want with them. Well, not whatever you want, but within reason. And the cats do not help make the food, contrary to popular belief here in my small hick town. And so yeah, it's pretty neat. And they're friends of ours that we've met through doing different markets that we've done. And they were like, "Hey, would you want to like kind of rent out the first part of the building, like it's like a little, I don't know, maybe 10 by 15 little part at the front of the store." And so we're like, yeah, sure. And we've put out plants there, and we're putting up, basically we're doing it in lieu of having markets during the summer where it's like just horribly hot. So it's that's kind of the trade-off for right now, but and we're going to see where it goes. But it's been pretty neat so far, just finally having a storefront downtown, which is something I always thought about. But yeah, Shannon, it's her whole thing, the Citrine Ghost, and it's pretty neat. And hopefully, if it works out and does some good numbers eventually, and it makes sense, we'll try to get our own building evenally. But for the time being, it's still
it's a good start. It's a really good start.
It's still something. So
it gets you exposure too, because like you're kind of combining your powers. You know what I mean? To draw people. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, and so it's been a lot of fun, and it's kind of wild having a key to a building in downtown and then going in there when it's closed and everything. There's something like surreal about that to me. And then being in all the drama that like of all the downtown business drama. That's fun. We have a guy that was he was a coach when I was growing up, but now he's a soapbox preacher or whatever you want to call him. Like,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, and he's obnoxious, and apparently he was getting on some people's nerves, and there was a whole thing that went down today, but I know all the inside drama because of all the inside chats with business owners and stuff like that. So it's kind of neat. It's an interesting time.
It's not against the law to be, next to him with more wattage than him.
No. But it's people are weird, and
I would just play the rap song Wild Thing to about 1,000 watts.
That's amazing.
On loop.
Wild thing. Like the whole thing? Or, yeah.
No, the whole song on loop. Like they did. You remember right when they started? What radio station was it? 98.7.
Was it Wild 98.7? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Wild 98.7. Do you remember like how they played Wild Thing straight for a whole weekend? Do you remember this?
That does sound familiar. Yes.
Yeah, they literally just looped Wild Thing, and then like they didn't even have DJs yet, so it was just Wild Thing on repeat.
That's amazing.
And I would do that with 1,000 watts.
Oh yeah, of course.
You got the PA system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, who gives a shit if it's passive? It won't sound passive out there. You know what I'm saying?
Not. No. But yeah, that's we should totally do that. That'd be amazing.
That'd be so funny if you and him started having like a watts war.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes back with like 2,000 watts, and you're like, okay.
Okay. I'll see.
You know what I mean?
I'll raise it.
Yeah, like I'll raise that bargain.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are both like running like, you're like cornering the market and like amps, like amplifiers.
But the only thing is that like I always run the speaker through a megaphone still. Like, so I have a louder speaker, but the megaphone's still in front of it. Like that has to be. Like,
yeah. You have as a megaphone with a mic.
Right.
And it's going into a PA that's like 1,000 watts.
Right. Exactly. Yes.
And you're like, it's like shaking windows, and you're like, yeah,
right, yeah, no, it's destroying the town, but it's the principle of the
it's
matter.
the principle of the matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
you're allowed to soapbox preach, but I mean, if you're like causing trouble for people, dude, like
apparently he's commenting on like people's clothes and just
that's cool.
Just being
fuck him.
Really, just
being
that
makes me so goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, that gets me. Oh, I tell you what, that trips it over for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to.
I think he's got a few. He might have too much of a good thing, and so I don't know, but it's unfortunate
like
how
he has enough common sense.
Oh, but it's unfortunate how because there was a coach that I had around the same time as him, and he was really awesome, and but he died, so it's unfortunate that the good ones.
Oh, rip Steve Albini, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Steve Albini, man, that happened between podcast episodes.
That sucks.
I really wanted to meet him, man. Like at some point, like I know he did a lot of like audio cons, and he was around, and I was kind of like, man, I'd love to just shake his hand, talk to him for a minute, But gone too soon, man. That's
I just love that he legitimized, like he had something to do with this Christian band that I grew up with, Danielson, and they're just very weird and eclectic and just strange, and he actually liked them. And apparently he did something to, I think he introduced Fred Armisen to them. And
that's awesome.
And so Fred Armisen's been doing stuff with them recently. And so I just kind of love that's like a thing where it feels like it legitimizes the scene I came from, which is always something nice. And,
yeah.
But you know what else is nice, Ryan?
What?
Action figures.
Toys.
That's
what else is nice.
Yes. So, if you're just now joining us, if this is the first time you've heard our podcast, let's listen to episode 321. Last episode we started the review of the Next Mutation action figures, but we were not able to get through them all. We are not going to be able to get through them all tonight either. We got to cut this one a little bit short.
Bit of a truncated schedule, but we're gonna do as many done as we can.
Right.
And we'll conclude it next episode and we'll be done.
Yes. So, all right. Well, let's see if this is going to work. I believe it's this button. Here we go. We're going to start with a thing that normally we wouldn't cover because we've kind of already covered these figures, but it's a special package and it's got different stuff on the back, supposedly. So, we're going to check that out. It is the deluxe figure set of, I think you get the Shredder's Elite Guard or whoever that is. Yeah. Leo,
Elite Guard,
Venus, and Dragon Lord with bodacious battle weapons included. And this is just a little 4-pack of these figures, and nothing as seen on the new live action TV show.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a whole list of of stuff you get on the front, but what we're more interested in is the back. So yeah, we got some interesting stuff back here. Let's
extras you get.
Let's zoom and enhance.
Enhance.
So
you get all this crap.
Yeah.
I think that's just all their weapons. I don't think it's like extra.
Oh, on the front?
Yeah. I'm just like trying to look at like.
Yeah, it says
it's funny how the layout, like you've never seen this kind of language on Playmates before, where it's like extra gear you get. Like, so on the front, it says extra gear you get, and it has a huge like lineup on the front of the box of all the weapons effectively. Then on the back, under each like person, like each like figure, you get extra gear you get again. Where they break it down on all that stuff.
Yeah, and then Venus's eyes, that is
that's not a great look.
Does Leo have the pupils? Yeah, he's got pupils there.
Yeah, but he's just got pupils. You know, she's got like everything.
Yeah, she
does. She has like there's eyelids.
Yeah.
Do you see
I do.
It looks like there's eyelids. And your Venus should just have white eyes, right?
She does. Thanks again to Jake the Clarifier. Yeah, the Venus that he sent us, she just has no pupils, just white eyes. So let me go back to the front again and see. That dude's got pupils. Leo looks like he's got white eyes, and Venus has white eyes here. So
what I'm kind of curious about now, hold on a second, is I kind of want to go. Okay. We're going to grab Venus from the general assortment, okay?
Okay.
And I want to see, that's a perfect thing to have on the screen. You're perfect.
Okay.
Full swing fan shield, Thrasher throwing blade and dagger, bodacious broadsword, battling blowgun. All right, so that is effectively just what she came with in her box.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure, because it keeps saying extra stuff, and I'm like, okay, extra. And what we got?
Extra,
Elite Guard. What's he got? Can you go to Elite Guard on the image real fast?
I can. Oh, that jumped way too. Oh, why did it go back to the other image? Sorry about that.
You might have scrolled to it. It's like the hardest one for you to get to. Oh,
yeah, there he is.
Cyprong, Battle Ready Axe, Swift, Sinister Swords, and Chaos Club. They're even in the same order. But can you go to the? Actually, I think I can help do that too. Hold on.
You know why I think they're saying extra stuff? Because normally you'd see the weapons, but they're not visible in the package, and that's probably why they're phrasing it that way.
Oh, you know what? That's a great point. Because if you're listening on audio, I mean, you've got the 4 characters in the window of the box, but that's it. Like the accessories are not like shown.
So that's probably
last thing I'm doing, I want to compare the Elite Guard from the regular with this.
Okay.
And I think the paint app's the same. Yeah. Although we do notice that there's a difference with like Leonardo, for example. Well, I think Leonardo's got pupils. He does have pupils here. So the big one's Venus.
Yeah.
That I can see. They actually painted her eyes.
Which
wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Look at the box art. Look at the front. Look at the blister up front. I don't think her eyes are painted, bro.
That's what I said. They said they're not painted on up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they're not painted in this one. But on the back it shows them definitely painted.
It does.
And the one that Jake the Clarifier gave me does not have them painted either.
Okay.
Which I think
so
I would err. Yeah, I would err on the side of not painting them, even though I think she does look a little. It looks a little strange, but I think
that's far from a bad job. If you did that,
yes,
I'd be like, Eric, holy shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's sick. Like her eyes don't look bad.
No,
they're
just and they kind of
bit big in a very like anime style, which I guess is a cool thing.
Yeah, it's definitely neat, but yeah. I think I prefer the pupilless. So all right, do you want to I'll read the first one again.
Okay.
I'll read the first part, and do you have the second part down there? Or?
I got it.
Okay. So I'll read this. Here we go.
Sell it to me, bro.
This ain't no cartoon, 'cause now the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are older, wiser, stronger, and smarter than ever before, and they're out to kick some bad butt. Shredder's toast. And now there's a new big-headed bully in town. Dragon Lord, with his rank warrior henchman, makes Shredder look like a nice guy. This fight is for real, and so is and so is Venus.
She's for real.
For real. And so is Venus, the long-lost fifth turtle. Venus was washed down the sewer some 18 years ago. Yeah, 18. And it was raised in
twin.
It was raised in a small village in China, and now she's back. So join the action with this mutant bunch of madmen munchers as they try to save the world. And this time, it's for real.
It's for real, guys. Don't mess up.
Don't doubt it.
Well, I'm gonna back you up. Here we go.
All
Leonardo
right.
and Venus are in for one rip-roaring battle with the Dragon Lord and his elite guard. But that's a Shredder's elite guard.
That's Shredder's elite. It should be
Shredder. Not a rank warrior.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Whatever. With Dragon Lord and his elite guard, tempers have gone from flaring to flaming. Venus is sick of smelling the Dragon Lord's breath, not to mention the fact that the elite guard has never used deodorant in his life. Leo is just aching to get out of his box.
He's aching.
Leo's just aching to get out of his box so he can show the Dragon Lord the bottom of his foot up close and personal like. And speaking of the Dragon Lord, he'd have to put his plans of world domination on hold till somebody comes along and frees him from this deluxe 4-pack. That's so good.
That's excellent.
Are you brave enough? Will you take responsibility and set these four free? It's up to you. Go ahead. Just be warned. Watch out for the Dragon Lord's breath. I love how the back half of this is Leo's aching.
Yep.
So take care of him.
Yeah, take care of him.
And I love how the last two citizens are like, will you buy it?
Yeah. Are you responsible enough to handle this?
Are you? I just love that. Like, what do they think they're going to do? Like, because, this thing had to be like, what?
$20?
30, 20?
Yeah, probably.
20 for four figures?
Yeah, because they're more than likely 5 on the high end, maybe 6.
Okay,
so
okay.
You could look at
$20,
30 at the most.
Yeah. I mean, you're basically buying 4 figures. You can get your mom or dad or somebody to open up the checkbook for that back in '98.
But
so I like the idea that like there's a kid who's like, I mean, I'm gonna read this, but like there's no way like I'm gonna ask my mom for this, like crazy shit. It's like 4 ass figures. Like I actually got in trouble the other day. No way.
Right.
But then when he reads like, it's up to you, and he's like, I am brave enough.
Right.
Yo, mom, man, I want these figures, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I like how it's like that could tip the scales.
It could tip the scales, but then it could also work against you if your parents don't think you're responsible enough for these 4 figures. They'd be like, I just read the back of the box. You're not responsible enough for this. I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Oh, true. Because that could work backwards, like that parental advisory sticker.
Precisely.
To a kid back in the '90s, you're like, parental advisory. Hell yeah, dude. Like, got some dirty words.
I'm gonna listen to my parents.
Your parents.
Listen to this with my parents.
Yeah, your parents were like, yeah, cool. We'll just listen to that together when we get home. And you're like, oh, okay.
Dang it. Well, speaking of parents, we have Way of the Turtle. Ryan, did you forget
about Turtle?
About Pimp
I
Master,
didn't, bro. I almost cut you off and read it myself, but then I was like, oh, Dad.
So yeah, this was on the back of all the boxes so far, and I kind of love it. So, you want to run this one?
Yeah. Splinter says, join with your friends to form an unstoppable force. This means 2 heads are better than 1.
Sure.
Like, but your friends, plural? Join with your friends?
Yeah.
See? It's like 2 heads?
Yeah. You only have 2 friends?
More heads.
Yeah, it sounds like there's more heads.
1 friend.
Yeah.
We got 1 friend.
You just have one friend.
But they talk about plural friends.
Right. It should just be join with your friend.
Splinter, let's be honest. Splinter probably just sat on the couch and just ran all these off.
Right. That's
like
true.
They were probably like, Splinter, look, man, like, you've been putting this off for too long, bro. He's like, I know I've been busy. He's like, yeah, I don't care. We need a bunch of Splinterisms.
Yeah, we need some quotes.
And you started running them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I guess it is a thing because, like, for him, he's probably referring to, like, two heads being like Leonardo and Venus, because those are his dogs.
Oh, those are his. Yep. Okay,
but it is mystifying that they put the elite guard in this box instead of a rank soldier, because they made a rank soldier for this line.
They did. The only thing I can think of is that they did it because he looks bigger and like an action figure.
Oh,
that's probably one of the only reasons why they did it.
I thought you were going to say because they were worried they wouldn't sell it. Like
that could also be.
Do you know what I mean? Too. Because because Shredder's out, even though Shredder has a figure. Shredder's out and Dragon Lord's in. I think they were a little bit like, we'll tempt them with the Dragon Lord and Leo, and we'll sell a Venus and an Elite because we need to run that plan, right?
Probably it could. You're absolutely right. It could be that they were worried Venus wouldn't sell, and then this Elite Guard wouldn't sell. But let's throw in Dragon Lord because, and also Dragon Lord might not sell because people don't know who he is. They know.
Yeah. But you've seen, if you've watched the show, they have to believe you've seen the show. So they're like, well, okay, Dragon Lord might be hard to pass up because he's like the new Shredder.
Mm-hmm.
But like the Elite Guard, like, why would I buy him? And then some people might be like, I don't want Venus.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, we'll tempt you in, which is a pretty good deal. You know what I mean?
It is.
You get those figures.
Normally, this stuff is saved for, like, a lot of people get these as gifts, and that way, if you didn't have any of the figures and you got these, then you'll be kind of like, there's a little bit of you that says, oh, I need to get the rest of them then. And
fair. Yeah. You're close,
right?
I mean, the general assortment is 10.
Yeah.
You got 4.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I mean, let's go
there. So, let's go on to the next thing, which is a role-playing weapon. If you're responsible enough, and since I'm going to do the image, if you can get the flavor text, we're going to talk about Leo's katana, which I could not find a great image for it, which I believe I took this from. I'm going to zoom out a little bit actually. I took this from TMNT Toys.com and
it's not a bad image.
the virtual toy Ninja Turtle Toy Museum. They are an excellent resource. Go support them however you can. And they've been invaluable. No, that sounds wrong.
Invaluable is the right word.
An invaluable resource, just for us throughout the entire journey. So, but Leo's katana sword, this, I like it. I don't like the idea that Leo doesn't have like more traditional looking katanas. Like, I don't like that. I wish he had them in the show, more like that. But given that the show is what it is, this is kind of neat. I mean, and it supposedly can do some sort of splitting. If I'm not mistaken, let me zoom in real quick.
So what's really cool is TMNT Toys also includes the manual.
What?
The instructions. Yeah, there's a link to it. It's just one page. It's very quick. It goes over how to replace the battery because it takes 2 AA batteries to make a sword sound. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then the blades are spring loaded and activated with the button you see. It looks almost like a trigger that's on the hilt of the weapon.
Okay.
Right there. So the hilt, and basically once you spring it open, you have to like push it closed to make it like close back. Right. And then there's a sword sound that is run by 2 AA batteries.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can see there down on the bottom of the screen. It's kind of hard for me to zoom in on it without ruining everything. I'll see if I can do it.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. But yeah, it apparently does the like only one half of it kind of goes up.
Yeah.
Even though I think in the show,
because
like
it shows it splitting, but it's actually pretty honest. Because if you look at the image down there, like one blade comes up, and the other doesn't.
Yeah.
Because it's got to have something to hold on to, I guess.
Right. And now,
but yeah, you can get it to pop open.
But it looks pretty neat. I love I haven't looked at Leo's sword like very closely in this series, but the fact that it's got this like almost Egyptian looking emblem on the bottom of it.
On the pommel down there.
Yeah, and I don't know.
It looks pretty cool, actually.
I kind of like it. And then
I just hope it was built robustly enough to not like if you actually hit it with stuff, it'd break the spring and like wouldn't pop open anymore. But probably still like what happens. But
oh, there's a kid using it in action right there. Oh, jeez. Just take that, Mom. That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Send me to bed without dessert.
Yeah.
What do you guys say now?
Yeah. Okay.
You want me to read this one off, or?
Yeah. Do you mind?
Yeah, man, I got this. We're gonna start out with Way of the Turtle. I'm gonna ease you in with Way of the Turtle.
Good. Okay.
Here we go. Splinter says, "In steel there is strength, but paper cuts hurt too. That means the katana sword could take on heavily armored dudes with no problemo."
That's fantastic.
Just think about that one.
Paper cuts hurt too.
This one's got a narrative.
Ooh.
This is a story. I'm gonna tell you a story about.
Oh, please do. I'm saddled up.
I'm gonna get dramatic with this. Ready?
All right. Yes.
10 rank warriors surround Leo in a dark alley. They draw their weapons and begin to close in. Leo takes a deep breath and focuses his concentration. With lightning speed, Leo draws his katana sword and spins to meet the first attacker. Clash! Clang! Kerching! The sound of battle fills the alley as sparks fly. Leo's katana sword slices the extended blade of the first rank warrior. A swift foot to the head leaves the defenseless rank warrior unconscious. Uh-oh. 2 more rank warriors attacking at the same time? Leo presses the mutation activation switch, and his katana blade splits. Aha! Slash!
Slash!
Both the advancing rank warriors drop. Leo turns to face the rest, but they are gone. They are the smart ones. Damn. Leo lowers his katana sword and reunites the 2 blades. Somewhere in the distance, a dog barks.
Was that last part in there?
Yes. Somewhere in the distance, a dog barks.
Oh, you're not lying. It's right there. Oh, wow.
No, I read it word for word.
That's fantastic.
Do I get some snaps, or?
You couldn't hear me earlier. The compressor was.
Okay. Thank you.
That's what it was. Yeah. That's fantastic. I love that. And
yeah, Kerchang, bro. Yeah, man. Like, dude, role play toys, dude. Yeah. I mean, you and I have talked about it in the past. Role play toys are hot.
Oh yeah.
Like, always. I mean, they were so big especially for the younger kids, man. Like when you were younger, all I wanted was a pair of Raph's size, dude. All I wanted. I swear to God. And don't forget, I mean, my son basically got potty trained because of a Leonardo sword from the 2012 series.
He did.
Don't forget that.
I remember that. Yeah. I believe I had the size, and I threw them in my sister's spokes while she was riding her bike, and she flew off the bike.
Did it wreck your size?
No, I don't think it might have. I don't know. It was.
Was she late on her Sony payments?
She was. That's the real reason why.
Yeah, that's why you did it.
That's why I did it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
grave digger. You dug your own grave on that one.
She did. I mean? She did. She shouldn't have been late. Well, speaking about thrashing, we got some Thunder Thrashers now. Which
Thunder Thrashers, you're gonna thunder thrash. Everyone's wearing pants.
Yeah.
Why are they wearing pants?
Pants.
It's so weird.
It's so very weird. We're talking about Donatello. Shoot the Curl Don. The Speed Seeking Sewer Server.
Shoot the Curl Don.
Yeah, Ryan. What does this fella look like?
Okay, so you got Donnie, right? Once again, we got the same. You know, sometimes some of these figures have like kind of different sculpts. Sometimes like completely different ideas of how the turtle should look. But these are sticking with what we talked about, the combination of like weird like proto 2003 feeling and Jim Lee feeling, right? Yeah. That's kind of we're sticking with that look, except boys, them sculpts be different because your boy is wearing some purple pants. You know what I'm saying? Dark purple.
Yeah.
Purple pants. You know what I mean? Still kind of reverse Porky Pig in it though, no shirt. You know what I mean? Got some wraps, got his stuff. Got the kind of the long bandana ends really flying out there for you. You know what I'm saying? Them curly boys. And that's what he looks like. He's got his belt. You know what I mean? Paint app's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's hard to make the pants look good, man. Like, because when you start at a dark shade, what do? You can't wash it. You can't, like, you're kind of relying on shadows. Here's the problem. They went with a glossy kind of paint, I think, to create white highlight.
Yeah.
The sculpt. But, then you realize there's not much sculpt.
Right. And then you realize it's just a chunk of plastic that's formed in a certain way. And
yeah. I mean, it's a sculpt. They didn't just like draw them like they don't look like Jinkos or anything. They're sculpt there, but it just looks in that color. It just looks very gummy.
It does.
Do you agree?
Totally
it looks kind of gummy.
I totally agree.
It looks almost like clay that you could just like smash again. Basically.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then what's he got right here? What's this thing? It says something.
That's what you shoot the curl with, bro.
It says his name on there, which is neat.
It does. It does. Yeah. So yeah, you have with these Thunder Thrashers, all skateboard based, all pull and go, is what they look like. Do they use a rip cord? No, they're just pull and go.
Yeah, it looks like.
Is that what I'm seeing?
It says
they shoot. Oh, they shoot the slime boy out the front, so they can shoot stuff out the front.
Okay.
And then I don't see a pull and go thing, so I don't think they
either
are.
No,
they're just on wheels, which makes sense because it's more of a skateboard. Like you probably want like to roll him around like he's skateboarding instead of like a pull and go kind of thing like that.
Right. It might have that thing where you pull it back, and then you let it go.
That's what I mean by like the pull and go.
Oh, I thought you meant like the rip
call
cord.
that. No, I'm going to call that let it rip. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where that comes from. But no, like that's at least what I always call that action is a pull and go. You like pull it back and then you let go and it. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know if it has that because it's not showing that feature. But once again, we don't totally know. But the big action feature here is that it shoots there's slime kind of coating the front, and it's a thing that can shoot out the front. Also, it's kind of cool because Don's got like an actual like V8 engine on the back of his.
Yeah, I'm zooming in on the back.
The back of the board, and it mutates. Oh, it's a luge. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, and then it shoots a missile out the back.
But yeah, so the board can extend and become like a luge.
Oh, okay.
So it's a skateboard, and he can be laid down, like laying down position, and like luge on it. Which remember, dude, in the late '90s, those X Games and all that, like the luge stuff was really big.
Yeah.
Well, so that's kind of a cool added functionality to it.
Oh yeah. And I'm all about the Turtles having skateboards, like the cheap skate back in the day. That was legit. And so
gotta go.
They set a precedent, and it works with their whole gimmick. So let's see here. So Donatello comes with the steel core reinforced battle and bows. No more dodge and parry. It's clobbering time. And then he comes with Ice Skate Battle Blade. Makes those battles on ice much easier. Don't know how often the Turtles are battling on ice. Maybe 2 times in the animated series, but
I think nothing's scary though.
Yeah,
that's just a skate. That's just a blade from a skate.
Yeah,
that's brutal.
Yeah, that'll mess you up.
No, for real.
Do we have? Yeah, we do. We have it up here. Let's see. Okay, so this looks different than before. Here we go. A Ninja Turtle without his Thunderboard is like a pizza without cheese, and the crust is extra thick on the Thunder Thrasher Turtles. These powerhouse pavement pounders can switch their Thunderboards from blacktop riding to sewer lugin. What would you say?
I think, I don't know.
Lugin. Sewer lugin in no time. And why, you may ask? Are they still battling bad boys now that the Shredder is toast?
Battling bad boys.
Cause a new bleached. Oh my goodness! Here we go. All right. Cause a new bleached breaded, right? Yeah, breed. Oh, good God.
Whoa.
Cause a new bleached breaded bad boy just popped up. He's Dragon Lord, and he's got this thing about Ninja Turtles who are alive and kicking. He hates it. And with their Thunderboards boogieing down the boardwalk, the Thunder Thrasher turtles are rolling by Dragonlord and his elite guard goons into the most maniacally mutant action ever. And it's so... and it's all so very, very real, Ryan. It's so very real.
Dude, we are not playing games right now. If you thought this was a game,
no, we ain't no Play-Doh games.
This is not a game.
No, it is so very, very real. Why are they so insistent? I guess because it's live action. I think that might be what it is.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's a little much. And then we got Way of the Turtle. So let's see what Splitter has to add to this bullshit. All right, Way of the Turtle. Splinter says, speed of movement adds to the element of surprise. That's why it's never a good idea to move faster than a surprise.
Is old dad trying to drop bars right now, dude?
That's what it sounds like. Donatello practices his Thunder Thrasher riding style every day, trying each time to go a little bit faster. Donatello's dedication and diligence is striving for Good God, Ryan, I can't do it. Is striving for perfection. Gives him the edge he needs whenever he comes up against the dragonic rank warriors. You might say that practice makes perfect. In this case, it makes Don cool too. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. That sounds like he's overcompensating a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, the bow staff wasn't enough. It's,
we're gonna do Blacktop Borden Venus.
Blacktop Borden Venus. Let me
that's
find
that's my pick.
That's your pick. All right, here we go.
Girl, I choose you.
All right, so Venus, I like this. She's got some board shorts going. They're dark blue.
Yep.
From the looks of it. She's got where did that one go? She's got pretty much the same outfit that she does on her normal figure, except some of the straps on her legs, like where her shins are, they're painted black on this figure. And she's got the raised eyebrow, which looks to be a little bit more like she's been smelling what the rock's cooking on this one than the actual figure. And her board looks really cool. The gravel grinding gal. Yeah, I'm liking the paintwork they've got on this figure. And the accessories. That's legit.
Man, you got a way better image than me. I can't read the description off of TMNT toys, and it's not typed out.
Oh, okay. If you need them, they're in the on the drive on the Google Drive.
You're on the drive.
Yeah, they're on there if you want to get them. But yeah, she looks fantastic, and it looks like it's the same situation with Donnie. You extend the back, it mutates into a sewer luge, and you lock and load the spring-fired missile, and they're toast. Which this one looks like it fires out the front, as opposed to Donnie's firing out the back. And I'm curious what their whole fascination with toast is on this one. So I don't know, but
we're gonna have to see.
Well, I'm looking at this, and it looks like
the back. I'm sorry to break it here. Where is it in the drive?
Oh, in the drive, they should be in the images folder. Under it might still be under last week's episode or last episode 320, but
okay,
yeah, and but it looks like they're not changing that top thing that I just read about it being so very, very real. It looks like that's all the same flavor text, unfortunately, because that's part of the joy of doing these episodes is going through that. But but yeah. And then I don't know. I kind of like that she's got the shorts instead of the pants. Instead of them just like throwing pants on all the figures.
That actually works a lot better because the pants are kind of funny.
Yeah, and I think that it gives enough with the shorts. It's enough diversity but you still get. I don't know. It just looked bad on Donnie, I think, and I think it's better here that it's just shorts are just less pants. That's all they are. If we're being very, very real about this, that's all shorts are.
Yeah,
are just less pants.
We are. We are being real. I'm sorry, give me one more minute. It is like very hard to find the images in this folder.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. They should be labeled. It should be a number. It should be 17B, I believe.
That's very helpful actually.
Yeah, it should be that.
If I can.
I think I labeled them correctly.
This is fantastic.
Fantastic
content.
I'm sure we put out worse stuff.
Yeah, seriously. But I was like, I'll get by with TMNT toys. It's all good. Then it's like, no, I won't.
Yeah, see, that was a lesson I learned.
What if you didn't, bro?
Yeah, I meticulously went through and acquired the utmost best images that the internet could provide. Long time hours and sweat and just blood and all kinds of body fluids went into acquiring these images for the YouTube audience.
I'm good.
Okay.
I apologize for the delay. So your girl comes with the thrashing, throwing blade and dagger. Venus throws them. The blades thrash them. Simple. And the bodacious broadsword, Venus wouldn't have it any other way. Let's just think about that. Why don't you just put that through the old think bank?
Mm-hmm.
A Ninja Turtle. Wait a minute. I think it's the same. Yep, the same thing you read.
That's
I did
thing.
All that hunting.
I did all that
because it's the same damn thing.
You didn't
because
hear me
TMNT
say
Toys
that.
has the other part. God damn it! You stop giggling at me, giggle boy.
Oh,
all right, here we go.
It. All right.
Splinter's words of wisdom. In battle, there is grace. That's what makes it so amazing.
Okay.
That amazing grace?
Amazing grace. I get it.
Boy Splinter's got jokes.
He does.
Venus practices her Thunder Thrasher movements over and over again until she can glide through them like a dance. As her movements become more fluid and precise, she gains the advantage over those who only use unfocused brute force.
Okay.
And it's absolutely fucking real.
I can't believe he said that on the back of the card.
Yeah, no, not crazy.
That is very crazy.
That's a collectible one right there.
Yeah, that was a rare one, like where they had to recall it and So, it'd be hard pressed to find that one.
Which you won't.
All right, so moving on to I want to talk about Leonardo.
Street Surfing Leo,
and
known as Street Surfing Leo.
This god awful outfit, whatever he's wearing. Oh my goodness! Like, this is atrocious. I don't know. I thought shorts were going to be a good idea, but they are not here.
So, yes. So, I don't even know where to start. So it's Leo. You know what I mean? Here's the problem. He's wearing Zubaz pants, but imagine if they were just the color of gross, like light gray sweatpants.
Yes.
And imagine if they were cut off just below the knee.
Right.
That's what's happening. The sculpt makes him look like his joints go backwards, like a bird.
It does.
Do you see that?
I do.
His knees, like, why are his knees out there?
Yeah, that's just very weird.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's got like a purple muscle tee, kind of ripped. Like
it kind of looks like
the problem is it looks like a sports bra because often the thing with a muscle tee is at least covers your shirt, your stomach.
Yeah.
You see, but it's ripped open, so it makes it look like a bra. It's also textured in this weird like hex like texture, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like is it sequined or something? If this was like wrestling Leo, honestly, I'd buy it more.
Yeah. Yeah.
But those pants are atrocious.
They are. He looks like he's got digitigrade legs. Like the like a werewolf or like some sort of canine.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It looks like, is that what you call that? Digigrade?
Digitigrade.
Digitigrade.
Yep.
Damn, you knew a word I didn't know.
I know. You know why I knew this? Because
Why?
when I did my review on Easy Opens of Dreadmon, he's got that, and
he's got those
it's
legs.
digitigrade. Mm-hmm.
Digitigrade. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. You also taught me lenticular.
Oh yeah, that's because of Cyclone from Masters of the Universe.
Yep. You taught
that's
me
how
lenticular.
I knew that. I've got 2. Yeah.
You got 2. Yeah, your boy is wearing a purple bra. It's strange.
It's
just
very strange.
Not great. Now his board looks pretty sweet.
I like the color scheme.
I like
on
his
this.
board. I like his skateboard. It's got like Leo kind of in like graffiti style with like a sword through it. That logo is really cool.
Oh, that's a sword. Oh, that's
yeah, bro.
Awesome. I'm gonna
it looks really good, and it's got like a shadow, like a blue shadow under it.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, it's a really cool logo.
No,
honestly,
that's really cool.
Whoever did that, I mean, really shooting above and beyond.
I mean, getting paid the big bucks.
Yeah, but that's him. That's what he looks like.
All right, so let's see.
His weapons are purple, which is strange.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess the match is purple bra.
So, yeah. Oh, this image is a little pixelated. There it goes. It's a little better. So, yeah, same gimmick here. Just extending the back of Leo's Thunder Thrasher board. He can lie down. And then this also shoots out the front, launches a missile to make toast out of people. He comes with 2 dual action katana swords, and splits into 2 blades for double dicing dudes. So if you ever need to double dice some dudes, that's how you do that. Let's see here, and then the Servomatic staple gun. What? Sure, it looks like a staple gun, but wait till it hooks you in.
Bro is just bringing a staple gun.
That's legit.
That's like damn near like against Geneva Convention.
Yeah, there's something not.
That's like there's something
kosher about
wrong about that.
Yeah, that's that's problematic. But
it's like cruel and unusual. Yeah,
it is. But I kind of like how it's somewhat resourceful. That it's like he's just using what's around.
Absolutely.
And yeah, okay, sure. Yeah. So here we go. We got Way of the Turtle. We got Splinter. Splinter says, plan your moves with the same intensity as when you make your moves. Otherwise, you could fall right. Oh my goodness. Otherwise, you could fall right old Sagacious one? Oh my lord. I don't even know, Splinter, what you're talking about. Before each mission, Leonardo spends hours going over every move. He thinks of everything that could go wrong and makes a contingency plan, anticipating how to get out of possible trouble. Being prepared has kept the turtles one step ahead of the Dragon Lord.
Okay.
All right.
No, fair.
Yeah, that's whatever. That's fine.
Let's do Cowabunga Cruisin' Raff.
Cowabunga Cruisin' Raff. Okay, I believe it's this fella right here. Let's zoom out a little bit.
Cowabunga Cruisin'. No.
So this is your boy Raff.
Cowabunga Cruisin'.
And he doesn't look terrible.
No, actually of all of them, I think it looks probably the best.
He looks better than Leo does.
He's got them those weird shorts, but color makes a big difference.
The color makes a big difference, and the knees don't look nowhere near as bad as Leonardo's did.
No.
But his arms, if they were extended down, like if you just
absolutely
stretched them out, they would be way too long. Yeah. That's a little weird. But he's got
that's what you look for in an NFL lineman.
Yeah.
Long
he's
arm.
got a leather vest or a black leather vest, his normal get up that he normally has other than that, and then some brown shorts or burgundy shorts, if you will.
Yeah, I like burgundy.
And that's Raphael. And then he's got this board that looks okay. I like it. The more I look at it, I like it. The color palettes, they match Raphael and what he's doing, but like
they do. That muted green color doesn't work. That's the only thing. It's like a drab like army green.
Yeah.
It just doesn't pop at all.
But it looks like there's some vac metal on this, and that's cool. And I love that.
High
and then
value.
And then his sticker on the little logo.
That looks really cool too.
It's pretty neat. I'm a fan of this.
Yeah, no, they've kind of went above and beyond on the stickers.
Yeah,
like honestly, like on the decals.
Yeah, so that's
the decals,
legit.
as Eric used to call them.
The decals, yep. And so here we go.
That's him. All right, here we go.
So, yeah.
Your boy comes with. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong image.
Egads.
Yay. Double blade snap in size. The first one stings them. The second one puts an end to the sting. They've used that.
Yeah. This is the same figure or same.
And the
stuff.
rabble, rouse, and rake. Oh yeah, no, they've used this too. Sweeps the enemy off its feet and has sharp teeth to boot.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Yeah, I'm making sure it's still Thunder Thrasher.
Because remember, we said your boy comes like to war with a rake.
Right.
How messed up is that?
Yeah, that's totally.
We talked about this.
We did.
Yeah,
we did.
All right, here we go.
All right, Way of the Turtle.
Splinter. Everyone focus. Splinter says, turn the energy of emotions to your favor, and if that doesn't work, cry a little bit. Raph likes to blow off steam with a good workout rather than an unproductive shouting match. That's absolutely not true.
Not true.
These people just don't have it. They just don't got it right now. And I hate to say it, but it's true.
Mm-hmm.
By turning his emotional energy into a constructive workout, he manipulates an explosive situation to his benefit rather than his detriment. Raph does not do that.
No,
that is not real. We're talking about things that are real. Did we talk about Mutation Nation? I'm not joking.
Oh, no,
the little thing they have on the back of the all these toys has like a little send away.
We did
for Mutation Nation.
We did. Okay. I believe the first time. Yes, we did talk about that.
1 year membership is only $10.50.
Oh, geez, it keeps jumping around. Yeah.
Are you sure we talked about this?
I'm positive, but we can talk about it again if you want. Yeah, it's got a neat little logo. I still love that.
You get a card for 6 minutes free long distance.
Yes,
the long distance calling card.
Mm-hmm. You
get a banner,
a 22.5 by 22.5 inch banner, which is pretty sizable.
Yeah, you're 2 by 2 feet. Damn. Temporary tattoos. You get a Ninja Turtles fact booklet. Another thing we're gonna have to review. I swear to God, find that. Like, yeah,
I need that. And Wilson, get on that. Give me that. Find that for me.
Yeah.
Or John Clemens, one of you two. Find me
somebody.
that Turtles fact booklet.
Well, the only way to get John Clemens to do it is if I say that he can't or it doesn't exist. I'm like, they never sent that out.
It's not very real at all. It is not very.
It's not
real.
very. That was literally like smoke and mirrors. They never sent that out, John. That doesn't exist.
I love stirring the pot.
So I guess you got one more option, bro.
Yeah.
You know who it is.
I know who it is.
Saved him for you.
Oh, well, thanks.
Even though you did not save Don for me, but
I sure
whatever.
did. Didn't I? No, I didn't. You know what I did? I clicked on the first image after the sword. That's what it was. That's why. There was no
excuse.
I literally didn't even think about it. I don't even know. I had no thought.
You didn't even think about it for a minute.
No, not even for a minute.
Yeah.
Take a second. Yeah.
Sewer thrashing Mike. So it's real interesting. So it's Mikey, you know what I'm talking about. But he's wearing like a blue button down that's open that I believe is supposed to be kind of like a Hawaiian shirt.
That's my take.
But you could tell they were like, we ain't screen printing all that. So instead it's like blue with like orange, what looks like autumn leaves.
Like if you had an Hawaiian shirt, what was autumn leaves? Yeah.
And they're also like very lined up. Like it's the opposite of like the pattern of like what a Hawaiian shirt is supposed to be. It's supposed to be kind of all over the place. And it's like, no, they're just very lined up.
Right.
Like, yeah, there's just autumn leaves. He's got those board shorts too. In red. I'm going to venture and say, while the sculpt is not nearly as bad as Leo's, they do make him just look like he has cankles. Like it's like his knees are way too fat.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
if you look at the back, they're bunched up like they're up against the back of his knee.
Yeah.
But if they're that large, they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that on the same leg, on his left leg,
mm-hmm.
it's up against the knee, and also in the back, it's wrinkled up like it's behind the joint of his knee.
Yeah,
his knee is swollen that large. It looks like he like broke both knees.
It does.
Is what it looks like.
It totally
or he's wearing
does.
catcher's gear under there or something.
He might. You never.
They're in kind of like a reddish color, which I don't love on Mikey. Like
no.
it's like, and we did that with Raph already, and I would like to have seen this reversed. I think the light blue shorts on him would look good.
Oh, okay.
On Mikey, because and honestly, I would have put the print on those.
That's a good idea. That
to
make
him
neat.
Look like to break it up, and then he doesn't wear a shirt. Fine.
If I like the color, I like the shirt and the color. If they would have put the print on the pants, that would have been cool. But yeah, some switch up would have been good there.
It's just like that's when your boy heads out the door. He's like, "Hey man, how do I look? I'm about to go." And you're like, "It's too late." You're like, "You look good."
No. Yeah, sure. There's no fixing this. You're not going to do any better. You're not going to do any worse than this.
No. Mikey's board's pretty cool. I like the instead of Donnie has that slime up front. Your boy's got like half a pizza smashed on the front, which I really appreciate.
That's kind of neat.
And his instead of having his name, it says Extreme Green. And once again, these are like graphically designed decals.
Yeah.
That are cool, and they definitely seem like they'd be on there. And he's got a little vac metal on his engine as well as the little stickers. Eat my rust, Mike, like in like these weird letters.
See, I thought that was saying "eat my crust," but then
it is because it's got the crust on either side.
Yeah, but
that's what it's supposed to be.
But it doesn't. Yeah, it has to be that. But it also
You're right. I didn't look close enough. I kind of thought that those were just stylized like swoops on the edge of it, almost like a speed, like going so fast, eat my rust. But
right. No, I see that, but like it's kind of weird. But
it should say, "Is it rusted?"
Is it rusted? Let me feel your tongue ring.
Just that. I'm gonna get that sticker on my car. Just is it rusted? Not any of the rest of it.
Yeah, no other context. Just is it rusted?
I see how many people like are like, oh my god.
But are you gonna get it like the Gap Milk font and everything? Just like is it rusted?
Oh yeah, like white with like black text, like thin black text. Like is it rusted?
Simple. Yeah.
With a question mark. Dude, it is so funny. August has been getting into like really good music, dude. Like I mean, he bought himself a CD player. A portable CD player, and he's collecting CDs. And I told him, I said, "You're after Uncle Eric's heart a little bit."
Oh, absolutely.
With these CDs, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I was like, so Uncle Eric could tell you about those $5 CDs. Like go to your boy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he bought some CDs off eBay and stuff, and like whatever. So he's just loving good music, and it's so good. So I bought him a copy of Nothing's Tired of Tomorrow.
Ooh,
on CD.
Yeah,
because he had heard the record when I've listened to it before, and he said he liked it. But this is a while back, and I bought it for him. He was like, "Oh my god!" He's like jamming it. It's great.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Why did I bring this up? Oh, because he's also got really into like Van Halen, like 1984, because I played that for him. He's like really into that, and it's just so funny to have your son like doing shit that's like, like cool.
I gotta imagine
your boys been running around the house doing like Diamond Dave impressions from that record just randomly. It's like
might as well jump
randomly. Yeah, randomly he'll go, "Oh my god!" like from like Hot for Teacher and like different stuff, and like it's so funny. Like we went out the door the other day, and I said, "God, we're late," and he goes, "I don't feel tardy," and I'm like, "Bro," I'm like, "Let's go." Also, really fast. Another thing I was telling Preston is that your boy is so into Weezer. He dead ass. Have you heard the Rentals? Me.
Oh.
And Preston and I both talked about how like we know we should sit with the Rentals, but we never have. So for both of us, it's like a soft spot. Yeah. Like when someone's like, "Oh, bro, which Rentals record's your favorite?"
Right.
And we always go, well, I haven't really, they're good. I haven't really sat with, your boy came up around me. I was trying to watch a show. Your boy came around the corner and goes, hey man, are you into the rentals? And I turned and looked at him like,
that's amazing.
I had this look of like awe. I was like,
yeah.
I think I said something like, did you just like the rentals to me? And he's like, oh, what? And I'm like, I just got the rentals by this guy.
That's fantastic. Have you told him about Discogs yet? The website
no.
You might want to pass that along from Uncle Easy or Uncle Eric, whatever he wants to call me.
Oh yeah, we get him on Discogs. Yeah, no, he needs to, dude. First of all, if he came to your house and saw the CDs,
dude,
he would shit himself.
So
honestly. Like
the way I've got them right now, so you know how my living room is, where the TV is. I put them shelves in where the windows are, and I had toys and stuff like that. So and I had the CDs and shelves around the house. Now they're all in that shelf on the window seal. Yeah. But I've got a curtain that goes over them. So I peel the curtain.
So you reveal that shit? Oh my God, dude. That's hot amazing. Fire. Yeah. He's got his little portable CD player and his little headphones, awesome. And he's listening to CDs and like really into like awesome music. And was there one more thing I was going to say about August? Either way, really cool. I don't know, but like having him get into music and doing that. Oh my God, and all that crap.
Oh my God, yeah. That's legit. Who would wear this outfit if you would it David Lee Roth or
no.
What's the other guy?
Those pants are.
Those pants are
way too big.
What's the other singer for Van Halen?
The other singer. Oh, yeah. Sammy Hagar.
Yeah,
that's Sammy Hagar.
That's Sammy Hagar. Okay,
Sammy Hagar would be like, "Hey man, like thanks for coming out to the show, and also you can buy my tequila if you want."
Right.
Hey man, peace and love.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Honestly, that looks like something Mike Love from the Beach Boys would wear.
Absolutely.
That's got that Mike Love. Like Mike Love, literally, like, Full House era.
Oh, Full House era. Oh yeah.
Like gross era. Aruba, Jamaica, that's that him.
I saw something that was trying to say that No Scrubs was also written about Uncle Joey, and there was a Beach Boys song also written about Uncle Joey that just in the '90s people just were like loving Dave Coulier, and Anyway, but this also looks like an outfit that Dave Coulier would wear as well, and ask.
Oh my God, you're right.
But let's see if Mikey's nunchucks are made of wood on the back of this thing here. That's right. He doesn't get nunchucks. He gets tonfas, which are awesome, but like that's more of a Raphael weapon to me. I always think of Raphael with tonfas, but I think that's because he had them in Live from My Deathbed in Japan. That issue where of Mirage Volume 1, where he does the whole thing with we switch his bodies with the businessman's son or whatever in Splinter does. Yeah. Anyway.
So, Live from My Deathbed in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mikey comes with let me double check. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, that is Mikey. Tough as nails tonfas, and it's got parentheses.
I don't understand.
Tuifa? Yeah, I don't know. It's like a ninja nightstick, but better. And then he's got
We've read this before. We've read this before. Yeah. It is a nightstick.
Oh, okay.
Nightsticks are tonfas.
Yeah,
they literally read this. Like this is like the same thing he came with before, I think.
And then he comes with, again, I guess, the bodacious baseball bat and ball. Batter up. So, Way of the Turtle, Splinter says, you must see both sides to understand the whole, or just look through the hole. That's fantastic.
Your boy's trying for some real like Yogi Berra type shit.
He's trying.
It's just not working.
Mikey may be a total party dude, but he takes his responsibility to his fellow turtles very seriously. Just as he uses his Thunder Thrasher board to blaze down the bad boys and help his turtle bros, he also knows he can cut loose and partay. So, there is, that's Mikey. And I believe that is all of the Thrashers, the Turtle Thrashers or whatever they're called. Is that what they're called? Thunder Thrashers. That's what they're
Thunder
called.
Thrashers.
Thunder Thrashers. Turtle Thrashers. Yeah, so I believe that's all of them. You want to try to do a couple more, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think I think we can do a couple more.
Okay, so now we're moving on to some of the, I think this is probably assortment 2, maybe. This is going to be one of my favorites right here. It is Bone Steel. So, yeah, Bone Steel looks pretty decent as far as like a sculpt and paint. He's basically got a trench.
He kind of low key does be 100, dude.
Yeah, he looks like, he almost looks like an action figure that wouldn't belong in this series to begin with. But
no, you're really not.
But he's got like the long hair. He's got a whole camo bodysuit, as well as a trench coat that also has camo on it too. And yeah, it's he's got the not a bandolier, but just like what's it called across the chest that when you have knives and stuff in it, like whatever Cyclops has too. It's like just a strap across the chest, and with all kinds of weapons. And then he comes with just a ton of weapons, which we'll get to in a minute. But Bone Steel, he is the carcass collecting bad boy, and he's got like a little emblem down there at the bottom. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit more on it, which looks kind of neat.
He's so G.I. Joe.
Yeah, around the 90s, they might have had, there's elements of that in there, definitely. Because they went a little bit bigger with Sergeant.
It's like the gloves. It's the the paint app is so G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
the way that they apply the camouflage, it's just very similar to me.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah. So am I reading them? Could you describe?
Yeah, you're gonna read him. Okay. And real quick, this is part apparently of the Turtleflage.
Yes, we're in the Turtleflage series.
Yeah, which makes more sense as to why he has camouflage on.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a different dude, but I mean, they've never been great at doing likenesses like 100%.
Especially back then, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I would say though, so his accessories are pretty sweet, and I do love the fact that they are brown. Yeah. Like they look like wood, and a lot of his stuff is wood. I always appreciate that, because it could be like purple. Be like, well, why? Like, why? You know what I mean? Why? He's the carcass collecting bad boy. He comes with the shell crunching crossbows, and the turtle target and bazookas. Bone Steel makes sure.
That's just
no need to aim, just load and launch.
That's interesting that he comes with 2 of them. Like,
yeah, I guess like one for each hand.
And they look like they're the same. Yeah,
they are basically the same.
That's very strange.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I don't even know why they did that.
I don't either. There's no precedence for it, at least from what I can tell. But
weird.
But yeah, and I believe this top blurb is new as well.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Oh God. What number is it?
This is number 18B, Bone Steel.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm very curious. If anyone knows why they included 2 with him, let us know. turtlesoupshow@gmail.com. Holler at your boys.
Yeah, it's really strange. Here we go. Bone Steel. He also has his own logo.
Yeah,
you see that shit?
That. Yeah. I zoomed in on
sick. Sorry. I was like too busy looking for photos and stuff.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I had you on autopilot. So this is the new the camouflage stuff. Ready? Turtleflage. Yeah. The turtles have mastered the art of turtleflage. Each of the turtles has the skill to blend in with the background scene and become invisible to the eyes of evil.
Ooh.
A nifty trick indeed. But be warned, there is a new evil lurking in the shadows of the city. Evil by the names of Dr. Queese, Bone Steel, Silver, and the treacherous Van Mee. Who will surprise who? The battle for the streets of the city rages in the invisible background as our hero turtles battle the bad and blend.
Ooh, that's neat.
Battle the bad and blend. That's a weird sentence.
It is a weird sentence.
They're going for that alliteration, but it's like a different guy, and you just can't do it. Keep your eyes sharp and your weapon sharper. You never know the when or where of the next battle. That's an awkward sentence.
That is an awkward sentence, but I like it. I like it because it's keeping in the theme, and it's shoehorning it, but it's still, I don't know, it's still kind of fun to me.
Here we go.
Ooh. This is a long one.
This is a long one. Splinter says a hell of a lot here. Splinter says, keep your body as clean as your mind. An unclean body is a sign of an untrained mind. Never let your smell become more powerful than your fist.
Never let your smell become more powerful than your fist.
I would say, no. Except the fact that, like, if you really reek, I mean, I feel like that's also like a way to be offensive.
It's true.
Like, I don't know. I feel like if you could wear like war paint and like scream and think you're gonna like scare your enemy, I feel like if you also just reek, like that would also help.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, an unclean body is a sign of an untrained mind. That's true.
Facts.
Like, take a shower.
Facts. Yeah. If you read any soap bottle, it says that on there too.
If you don't shower currently and you smell, that's fine. I will train you to take a shower like I trained my son to use the bathroom, and I'll give you a Leo sword.
Oh, that's amazing.
But you have to take a shower.
You have to take a shower. Just one.
You have to take a shower and like show me that you can do it. Okay. And then you'll get a Leo sword, and you can do what August did and say like, I got the sword after you're done.
There you go.
Here we go. Oh, this is like a little bit of a story too. Okay. The turtles have Bone Steel on the run. He has just stolen 2 very valuable endangered animals from the city zoo. Just before the turtles can pounce, Bone Steel pulls out his turtle targeting bazooka and lets a load go. Kaboom! The turtles are gone.
Bye.
That's the story.
That's it.
But Bone Steel's not so easily fooled. He arms himself with his shell-crushing crossbow and walks slowly to the end of the alley. Suddenly, Bone Steel hears a sneeze. He swirls around and fires, sending a poisonous arrow into the darkness, but there is no one there. Bone Steel begins to panic and swings his double-hand turtle axe wildly, but its razor-sharp edge finds no flesh. Then, as if on cue, all 5 turtles magically appear in the alleyway. Bone Steel surrounded. He whips out the bag containing the 2 rare creatures and tosses it high into the air. The turtles lunge forward and snag the bag before it hits the ground. The turtles have saved the animals, but Bone Steel is gone. His maniacal laughter is heard echoing through the darkness as Donatello sneezes again.
That's so weird. Why is Donatello sneezing again? That's very strange. But
I mentioned that before. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Bone Steel hears a sneeze.
Yeah,
Donatello is okay. So when you're reading, you're just like on. You know what I'm saying? Your retention's very low. Yeah, man. What about the double-handled turtle axe? He doesn't come with that.
He doesn't come with that. I don't see that. That's very weird.
That's funny. That's like a planned accessory that didn't happen, basically.
Yeah.
To me. It's capitalized and everything, so it was meant to be a thing. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, so that could explain why he has double of the accessories. That could be why that is.
Maybe,
but it's still very strange. I'm gonna go ahead just for simplicity and ask if we can go ahead and do silver next. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
All right.
As long as I get Van Mee.
That's what I was planning on doing. Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think of this dude?
I think Silver looks really good.
He looks freaking awesome. He looks amazing.
Like, honestly, like this could be my favorite figure from the line so far.
Yeah.
Bone Steel's cool too. Bone Steel looks cool.
Bone Steel's neat.
Like he looks pretty close. This Silver is dead on. Yeah. Let me just say, love the paint app on the face. The face, like the wash and his beard, the black lining inside the eye cavities, like below the brow. Honestly, they kill it. Big green suit doesn't look cheesy because that's the kind of stuff he wears. I guess
Oh
maybe
yeah,
he could have had his yellow suit on. That would have been
right.
pretty cool.
Yeah, but I'm
But
okay with
like
this color.
this is fine, honestly. The hands are really big. The white gloves work.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it's really cool. Like, hey, you don't have to sculpt like fur because he's wearing white gloves. That's what he does.
exactly.
Love the black shirt with the red tie and the red pocket square
Yep.
and the
And
little
then
gold. And they painted the gold pocket
gold
watch
watch
chain in.
Oh,
That
now
is hot fire. Now, granted, on the back, he's got like no paint, but don't worry about it. Because right here, the buttons and everything, the face alone is so good.
Now, do you think that that's a monocle, or do you think that's just his eye is just bigger? Like that's just like.
I believe it's supposed to be a monocle because there's an extra like shadow. You see the sculpt below; it's like dug in a little bit. I think that's supposed to be the chain.
Yeah, I think so too.
They just blackwashed it basically. It's blackwashed the chain part.
I like either way. I know he didn't have it in the show, but like,
Oh yeah,
I'm okay with that.
And what about steel colored accessories?
I think that looks awesome too.
Because he's got a gun and a pipe. I mean, that's cool as hell.
Oh, they're
like,
silver colored, if you ask me.
Oh, silver colored, baby.
Got him.
Favorite figure so far that I've seen. He looks damn good.
And apparently the logo is the same for silver, so maybe that's not just exclusive to.
That's the Turtle Flage logo.
That's what that is. Yeah.
That looked like a sick ass Bone Steel logo.
It did.
Like, that looks like Bone Steel because it's kind of like an animal skull, and like I'm like, dude, I'm about that. Yeah,
absolutely. So yeah, this figure just looks too cool. All right, so
it looks really good.
I'm trying to see it. No, that's all the same up there. But yeah, the big bad boss. So Silver comes with Turtletarians Tommy guns. Silver likes to get his turtles the old-fashioned way. He blasts them. And then he comes with two of the same accessories too. That's bizarre. Okay. Cool canes with hidden blades. Stylish and sharp. Ouch. So
do they both slide out to have a blade?
Looks like they do.
In the image, on TMNT, it just shows one with the sheath off. But you can see the line. The other one does too. Yeah. That's cool.
Splinter says, "Never trust a talking gorilla. Dark powers always betray their masters, for they serve no one. The power of good serves all and is the true calling of ninjas." Which, I don't know.
I don't understand how that relates to the first part.
I don't either.
That's kind of speciesist.
It is. It totally is. Now, granted,
Splinter... that's like when you say like, "Hey, don't trust that guy across the street." Right. And you're like, "Is that because he's not white?" And then you're like, when people are evil, and you're like, "Wait, how'd you get onto that?" You know what I mean? Like you're not making a connection. You know what I mean with me a little bit.
The only thing I can give Splinter here is that he's one. We see him watching television a lot. And given his age, he's probably seen Planet of the Apes and has a healthy suspicion of apes based on that movie. Doesn't necessarily justify it, but it does. It probably explains it where he's coming from a little bit.
Also, it might be a little bit. It sounds like maybe it's a tad of like, the love of money makes you blind a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Also, just a little like. Yeah,
I can see that.
I'm stretching to make Silver or to make Splinter just not racist, but
right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So Silver wants to take over this fancy town, plus all the crime and graft within its limits. He's got just one itsy bitsy problem. Those pesky turtles. They're always sticking their fat little noses where they don't belong. See. So Silver's gonna send them to the... Oh, my Lord. So Silver's gonna send them all to sleep with the fishes, see? That's right. All he needs is to get them in front of his trusty Turtletarians Tommy gun and kabam!
Kabam!
It's so long, turtles, and hello, city. Then old Silver here will be on top of the world, and nobody will be able to stop him. So turtles, if you know what's healthy for you, you'll take a powder and blow this town before old Silver gets his paws on you. Take a powder. That's true. You got to do that sometimes.
That's a really really old phrase.
It
Jesus.
is. And that's one of my favorite things about doing the podcast is learning all these old
yes. Take
sayings.
a powder. That's like retro. That's a retro joke then. And it's ultra retro now.
And also, real quick, I'm noticing that logo is on all of the villains. So apparently that's the Dragon Lord's logo.
That's the Dragon logo, and they're giving it to all the villains.
Which doesn't make any sense, but okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you want to knock out Van Me and then maybe call it.
We'll pause right there. Funny thing about the description here for Silver is they only mention one weapon.
Oh, yeah.
They don't even mention the canes.
Huh.
I was when you were going through this, I was like, okay, are they going to mention 3 weapons again? Because you'd be like, whoa, so this whole line got messed up, and they didn't make all the weapons; they just double shipped them. No, they're just doubling up.
Yeah,
which is a little weird.
That's weird.
All right, your girl Van Me.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so unprepared.
No, you're fine. So yeah, she looks kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's unfortunate. There are elements to this figure that kind of I'm trying really hard to say that something good about it.
Sure.
The colors look neat, I guess, but she's got long dark hair. She's got a very thin face. Her mouth is kind of like she's like showing you that she's a vampire with her teeth. Her hands are bigger than they probably should be, but I'm not really sure. It looks almost as if her body, like her arms and her legs, are a different color than her hands. So that leads me to believe that that's part of her outfit.
Her outfit had that. She had like leggings on.
Right. And she's got a weird scarab-esque creature on her abdomen that is like a belt buckle sort of thing that's holding a sash there together. She looks like she could be in the evil horde from He-Man, because that's what Princess Adora looked like when she was
that's valid
in that. And but valid. She also kind of looks like she's made of wax, and that she could easily have a wick at the top of her head, and you could put her on a birthday cake.
Oh no, she does have a particularly candle-like appearance. I agree. Like I would have lit her and then went off and hang out with friends and almost burned the garage down.
And then there would have been an incident in Ryan's room. Yeah,
there would have been an incident in my room. Yeah.
So and then real quick, I don't know if you can see here. There's this image that I found has the Walmart sticker on it still.
Yes, I was going to mention that because I have that up. I finally found it. Yay! And I was going to say, you were dead on.
Yeah,
$5 at the most.
Yeah.
Is that 728? Is that is that a date? So like July 2nd, what, like 98?
It could have that could have been. That makes sense.
That just doesn't look like a skew number to me. That looks like a date to me.
That's what I would think, but there's no real reason why there would be a date on the price tag, I don't think. Unless they did price tags differently back then. But it's also weird.
The other image of the back, so I mean literally I could like read the skew to you.
It's also weird to think that they had stickers on individual items. Like that's
yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
isn't that weird? See very often.
Isn't that weird? Yeah. No. That could be a markdown sticker or something.
Could be
like a rollback sticker. Because sometimes they would go through with different color sticker at Walmart way back in the day, and they would like tag out things that were on sale.
Right.
And that number 768 like is nowhere. It's not in the barcode. It's not in the stock number or the assignment number. Is that what ASST number means?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I forget.
Because 33019, I'm getting really nerdy right now, but stock number 33019 is the second half of the barcode number. But then 33000 is not in the barcode. So I didn't know as a toy guy if you knew what that ASST.
A lot of the Playmates action figures had this on there on a bunch of the different Turtles figures. I'm going to take a guess and say that the assortment number is the box that they come in, where you have like you might have 2 Van Mees, 2 Silvers, 1 Bone Steel, And they're well, we can find out. We have the technology. Let me go back to, you keep looking at Van Mee, and then I'm going to find Silver and look at what his says. Yep, that's exactly what it is. So Silver's is 33017, and Van Mee's is
19.
Yeah, so that's what it is. The and the assortment number is 33000.
Okay, yeah. So they came in the same.
They came in the same box. Like you get so when you pallet dive, as an action figure collector, you would get like, it would be essentially the wave. So the box.
Yeah.
You open it up, like, and it only has so many of each figure, and that's the assortment. But the stock number is the individual figure number.
Interesting. Elite Guard is also 33000. If I'm reading that right, or is that 08? Oh, whatever. It's all good. We're getting way too deep. But see, that's that bring the content, because I didn't know about that. That's
no other Turtles podcast is going to talk about this.
No, I find that shit interesting as shit.
I do too.
Like, I love that.
I totally do. I'm here for this.
I remember back in the day when your boy was like doing those, like when people were dropping those Target hacks for like SKUs and stuff, and like numbers that, like, for shit that hadn't come out. And y'all were all like, well, if you notice, there's 2 missing numbers between 33016 and 19, and I remember being like, fuck. And then sure enough, you'd be like, yep, that corresponds to these 2 figures. And I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah,
your boy was all over that shit, dude.
Oh yeah,
I'm making fun of you, but I found that shit fascinating.
Oh no, I'm
the one that's like glowing over buying a fucking apron the other day. So you know what I mean? Like, we're on that same level.
I can get down on that too.
Here's what she comes with. First, my girl Van Mee. I love Van Mee.
Oh yeah, she was great.
They did her a little dirty on the figure, but she's also small. That doesn't help. Is that she has to be sculpted like skinny and kind of short. So like you don't get a lot of plastic. Like, so what's the value, man? If you hold her next up to Silver, which one are you gonna buy?
Oh, you're gonna get Silver.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, I swear to God, question. Silver. If any of y'all got Silver in hand, I want to know, like, how chunky that boy.
If any of y'all have Silver and want to get rid of him, you can send that to.
I wonder how rare Silver is.
I
know he's not a scratch type character, but I am curious about like what he goes for.
Yeah,
because I wonder how many of him were bought in the wild, right?
Yeah,
because that, right?
The problem
that does dictate.
It does. The problem with these is that a lot of people didn't like the show, so they didn't buy it. The show didn't do very well, so so there's just a ton of them out there usually. But
okay, because I thought maybe they were returned and destroyed. Because sometimes where it's like, oh, like a record is rare because not a lot of people bought it, then the records were returned and destroyed.
No,
and then like there's only so many copies, first pressing copies in the wild. That was the ones that were bought.
No, what they would do with this is they would first clearance it. So you'd see these at KB Toys, and they would have them like 3 for $4, and they would just like, move them out. And then if that didn't work, they eventually which is what they do now, is where they'd send it to Ollie's or Ross or something like that, and they just
Big Lots and stuff. That's where Big Lots gets a lot of their stuff.
Yes,
okay, yeah,
exactly.
Bit of a second chance.
Precisely. And so that's probably what happened back then too, on a different scale, but now that's what they definitely do. So
but anyway, your girl unfortunately is about a third the plastic that Silver is. So usually, she's $5, Silver is $5. I don't know. I'll tell you who I'm grabbing. And it's not Van Mee's fault. Anyway,
no,
she's the blood sucking babe, which is exactly what she is. One of the best characters in Mutation.
Absolutely.
She comes with, once again, 2 of the same weapon again. Kind of strange. The bat tail whips. She whips it out as fast as you can scream.
So do I.
Yes. I can tell you that, I didn't want a claymation showcase, but I got it. You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
Also, 2 copies of the flesh breaking bat blade, sharp and to the point.
There you go. Can't ask for more.
Here we go. Splinter. Dark powers always betray their masters. They serve no one. The power of good. That's like literally.
It's similar
the
to
same one from the other one.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have a quote, dude.
Yeah.
It's literally like the same thing he said after, like, don't talk to that guy across the street.
Yeah.
Don't trust the talking gorilla. But then it has this.
Yeah.
That's a misprint or something. That's weird. Because dark powers always betray their masters. That sounds like Van Mee.
It does. It absolutely does.
Like we were kind of reaching on the gorilla one because we were like, well, maybe he's like, the power, the love of money. Maybe it's like, but dark power. No, that's Van Mee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this line got all messed up.
It did.
What an assortment, am I right? Van Mee was brought back from an ancient past with only one mission: destroy the turtles. Her single-minded obsession has focused all her evil powers to this end. She dreams of the day when the turtles shall kneel before her and be drained of their puny life forces. Armed with only her evil, her bat tail whip, and her deadly flesh-breaking bat blade, Van Mee scours the night in search of her prey. The Dark Knight is her only true friend, and by the break of dawn, she retreats to return again. That's a rhyme. The shadows are no longer a safe haven for the turtles, for now they hide a powerful new evil, an evil by the name Van Mee. Also, she's not alone.
Yeah, she
has her friends.
Yeah, Bing and Chi-Chu. Yep.
Yeah, which are like arguably more responsible and better than her in a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways, yes. Yeah.
So, I would say would have done my girl Van Mee a little better, but end of the day, I can't be mad.
The only other thing that I wanted to mention is that they have a little blurb here that says, "Green, lean, and mutant mean. Here comes the ultra unique Turtle Flosh figures. Hey, where'd they go?" And I don't know. I thought that was funny, but we're not gonna explain why that's really funny until next episode, because we're gonna have to dip out of here. Where we're going to next episode continue our coverage of the 1997, 98. I think we're in the 98 part now of the releases of the next Mutation Ninja Turtles action figures from Playmates, and we'll show you all of the camouflage stuff that we can show you because it's camouflage. That's kind of the whole deal. Like you can't see them, and it's pretty neat. I'm pretty anxious to see to get your take on these figures, but we want to know, did you have these figures? Do you still have them? Do you want to get rid of any of them? Like Dr.
Silver,
just
like to name one randomly, like just like Silver, random,
if you just happen to have a monkey that you want to take off your hands, let us know.
If you want a monkey off your back,
contact your back,
and me, and maybe both of us.
And if you got two,
or maybe mail it.
2 weapons, you might have gotten 2 figures. Who knows? But if you want to let us know any of that, you can send us a voicemail or an email to turtlesoupshow@gmail.com. You can find us on the home of the internet, turtlesoupshow.com, which should look different because now we're on Podbean. And if you're still experiencing any podcast problems, let me know, because I think I've got them all figured out, but you never know.
Did you get Spotify sorted?
It's hard for me to tell because being in it, it's hard. I don't know. It's very tricky, but I haven't heard no one said anything to me about it lately.
Okay.
So there you go. So as far as I know, it's not up there, but, it's up there, but no one said anything to me about it lately. I did about like 200 of them the other day. So, but everything should be good. But if it's not, let me know, and me and Farmer Greg will try to get that sorted out. God bless him, because he's been helping me with that. And then we're on the socials. Find us there, usually with the underscores between each word. And like, subscribe, comment here and on YouTube, and let us know all your thoughts on God and dogs and turtles and action figures. We want to know it all. And if you want to throw some pennies our way so that we can buy ourselves a silver, one each. If one of our listeners don't have it in their heart to part with, or if you happen to find it in the wild and you can Merle Haggler, it's even better. If you can Merle Haggler your way into getting a silver figure, and sending it to us, I'll send you something from Turtle Soup. Like we'll do an even exchange, equivalent exchange, you know. And because we gotta have Silvers because he's just so good. So definitely let us know. And also, yeah, if you want to be a patron, that's what I was trying to say. Patreon.com, throw some pennies our way, and you get some cool stuff. And eventually we'll start doing the boners again and getting those out. And yeah, so I think that's about it. So until next time, else time. And we're back.
What up, peeps?
All right.
Eat my crussy. Holy shit. John Clemens. Jesus Christ. That's what I walk into?
That's so good. Oh, thank you, John.
Man, I gotta drop this one in. From a lot of funny shit happened on the chat, but I gotta drop this one that your boy M just said. I bought 20 Mr. Bungle tickets so 20 fans couldn't go. That is so damn funny. My boy Odie just saw Mr. Bungle, and I've never seen him, so I'm a little jelly.
Yeah. I was watching M's stuff on TikTok, and he's got some. He was in the kitchen making some music, and he had a synthesizer. And I was like, I watched it one time earlier without the sound on because I was at work, and then I watched it again. It came up, and I was like, oh, I want to see what that knob does. And he turns it, and I can't hear that it does anything, but he does it with such confidence. And I'm like, oh, I'm sure it did something. I'm sure it
absolutely
did something. It had to have.
He knows. He knows what
he's doing. He's a professional.
That's for you to. Yeah, that's for you to figure out. That's for him to know and you to find out.
Exactly. So yeah, but it gave me so much anxiety because I'm like, oh, I know he knows what's going on, but I have no idea what's going on with this. But anyway, yeah. So I don't really have much for this one. The only thing I wrote down was it's for real.
It's for real is like, it's pretty up there, pretty capital, but like,
but then I don't know.
That doesn't feel great. I don't know, man. I'm kind of at a loss for this episode because like they didn't give us a ton. They gave us some funny stuff, but not enough. I got staple gun knife fight, just the eat my crust variances.
Eat my crusty.
I can't fucking believe that. I feel like that's just like so goddamn dirty. It's like making me uncomfortable.
I've said it so much.
Which is hard to
Shannon say so much stuff, but we put OC on so much stuff because of Michael McDonald's. That yeah, I can't. I'm kind of just numb to it. Oh, I know you worked with Ronnie. I know you did him. I love being 1 degree away. I love it.
We are 1 degree away.
But oh man. So let me see. We talked about digitigrade knees. We talked about jorts. Yeah. What about jortiflage? No, that don't work. I'm just gonna shoot from the dome, so just bear with me.
It should be like Jort of the Flies, like Lord of the Flies. But I wish like there was nothing to do with Lord of the Flies in this.
Thunder Thrasher. Can we do anything with Thunder Thrasher?
Thrasher.
Like Thussy. No.
Chrissy Crasher. Chrissy Thrasher.
You can't even get it out.
Chrissy Thrasher. I can't even get it out. It's so weird.
Crusty
Crashers. Crusty Thrashers. Crushy Crushers. Crusty Crushers. We get banned. I don't know who by somebody. Somebody would do it.
Yeah, somebody.
Thunder Thrasher, Party Smasher. From Mitch Fletcher, Thunder Thrasher, Party Smasher.
A buddy of mine at the church job, when I got there on Wednesday, he's like, yo, like, check this out. My son knows all the words to the Turtle song. And I was like, oh, cool. And he showed me a video, and I was thinking it was going to be the one we grew up, the 87 animated series. No, it was the 2012 one. And obviously,
nice.
I mean, it was cool. The kid goes for it, but then he gets like a little nervous because it's a lot of words in that 2012 one. So, but I was impressed with how much he got done.
The good guys win, the bad guys lose.
Good guys win, bad guys lose. And yeah, so and then I'm really excited to hear your thoughts on the 2003 song because it's different, but I still like it.
I can't wait to get to it.
So we talked about Sports Bra Leo. That was something we.
Oh yeah, he was wearing a purple sports bra.
What about
doing like M's like Prince thing? Could do something like Purple Rain, like Purple Pain,
Purple Flage, Purple Thrasher, or
Purple Thrasher, Chrissy Smasher,
Chrissy Smasher,
Crusty.
What was the wasn't there something about buying something? Wasn't there something about in the first thing we looked at that it was talking about extra gear?
Yeah, it was like challenging you to buy it. It's like, are you brave enough or something like that? Like,
yeah, like there was
are you responsible enough?
That's what
it was. It's about like responsibility and stuff. And I'm like, man, you're really you're doing a lot with this.
Yeah. Oh man. I am.
Where is that deluxe boy?
It's so weird that they had the stock numbers like on the front of the card, as if that's like something that you're like, oh yeah.
Good thing I have this.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna buy it, but seeing the stock number, I'm in it. I'm in.
Oh man, like. Goodness.
It was 18 years. Yeah. So it says till somebody comes along and frees him from this deluxe 4-pack. Are you brave enough? Will you take responsibility and set these 4 free? It's up to you. Go ahead. Just be warned.
Okay. So I don't know that we're gonna because we're kind of on a time crunch to get out of here tonight.
We are.
So I'm gonna propose Thunder Crusty.
Yeah.
Because that's all I got. Thunder Crusty. Oh, it's so stupid. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh,
I don't know.
All right,
John. Why?
Yeah, you brought this.
You better come through with that Mutation Club fucking turtle booklet, dude. You better come through if we're going to get this thing Thunder Crusty. Jesus Christ. This is like late night Chuckle Bus. This is like we're like I'm sure the week's whipped your ass. The week has whipped my ass, dude. Like my work's been crazy. I've been like burning at both ends. I've been at work like work's been really crazy, and then like I come home and I'm on this book spraying, and then I'm also making low capacitance patch cords for my bass pedal board, and I'm also like I'm doing like a million ass things, and then like it's just all reached, and then going to every school event ever. And like I've only eaten dinner in a car the last like 3 days. It's crazy. And then at the end of the rainbow is Thunder Crusty.
Thunder Crusty.
That's the pot of gold for your boy right now. Is Thunder
absolutely.
Crusty.
Oh my
Thunder
goodness.
Chunky on the intro of Fresh Bits.
All right. So you want to run it or you want me to?
Fuck. Okay, I say we shoot for it.
Okay.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Okay.
Best 2 out of 3 has to do it.
All right.
Whoever wins has to say Thunder Crusty, okay?
Okay, gotcha.
Now we do 1, 2, 3 shoot, so it's on 4.
It's
okay.
On 4. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. You ready? Gotta make sure it's in frame.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
That's paper.
That's one to me having to do it. Okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh,
now
we're tied.
We're all out of time, but it doesn't matter to us because we're not seeing the result. I'm sure on the show it's like you can totally know what he's gonna do, but we can't.
No.
All right. It's tied.
It's tied.
Oh god, I gotta think about this. Okay. Give me a second.
Okay.
I got it. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
I get to say it.
It's you.
Yes.
It's you.
Thunder Crusty.
It sounds funnier when you say it. I'll be honest. It just sounds funnier.
Okay.
Okay, this is 3, 2, 1. All right, Here we go. This is Turtle Soup, episode 321.
Thunder Crusty. Or I should say Crusty, but
you should say Crusty.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, M says I can't co-sign this nonsense. I'm out of here. M, you gotta stay with us, man. Come on, buddy. I can't have that on my conscience. I can't have that on my Crusty. Ready?
Oh my lord.
This is Turtle Soup, episode 321.
Thunder Crusty. Yeah. One of those will work. I don't know that I can say it too many more times.
Oh, by the way, update really fast. Silver on eBay. This isn't completed listings because I'm not you. Just saying right now people are floating 140 mock.
Ooh. Okay. I don't need
I'm seeing 100. I'm seeing 200 mock.
Yeah.
I've got a out of box missing a hand with no accessories for $5.99. Um, those are kind of the listings for him.
Yeah.
That's it. No, there's another one, 100 mock.
Now, are these with bids or are these just the green? Does it show bids or no?
Let me see.
Because sometimes like auctions will end and or like someone will buy them and then it'll show that green. But
a lot of these are like the $100 ones, like buy it now.
Yeah, sometimes those aren't the most reliable for some reason. But if you see one with bids, that's usually
okay.
Irrefutable.
0 bids at 140. 199 or best offer. OBO, I don't see where it says that any offers were made.
Yeah.
They were just lurking. I'm sure. But still, a lot of money.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is a lot of money.
Comparatively. Is that a lot of money for a mock
figure? For a figure that's like from 97, that's I mean, mint on card, but
so like Venus, next mutation, $55, 0 bids. Another one at 70 or best offer. You got Leo from the line. That's so funny. Like, none of these have bids on them.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, I'm trying to find any next mutation figure that has bids.
Yeah.
You can get an elite guard. It doesn't say it's mock, but it says it's brand. It hasn't been opened, and it's 22. Buy it now.
How's his Thunder Crusty?